So if you are wanting to start keto this year, I have got some things that you need to know in order for you to be successful on keto and actually see the results that you want to. Hi friends, and welcome to Keto with Libby. I am Libby and I am on a journey to health using the ketogenic lifestyle. I have been keto for about 15 months now and I have lost around 40 pounds and I have learned so much more about myself along this journey. So if any of that interests you, please stick around. Now, this first one can get harder the longer that we do keto, especially like for me. I get bored with food pretty easily, but keeping it simple is so important. If you're anything like me and you feel the slightest sense of overwhelm, you are going to fail because that is exactly how I roll. So focusing on your simple keto foods, I will link in the description down below the food lists that I refer to whenever I get stuck and I want to just take it right back to the basics. Another thing about keeping it simple when you're first starting keto is make substitutes, because I really think that having substitutes is important, especially for the first 30 days that you do keto, but try not to make them too overwhelming. Again, if it's too much, it's too hard, we're more likely to fail. So try to keep everything super simple for yourself. Do not overcomplicate it because keto can be confusing. So just make it as easy as possible for yourself. The next thing is make sure you're eating enough food, okay? Keto is not a starvation lifestyle. You are focusing on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods, okay? You are not starving yourself. You want to make sure you are eating enough food at every meal during the day to make sure you are not hungry between meals, so we can cut out that snacking, have 3 meals a day to help stabilize your blood sugar and your hormones and your cravings. So I also want to say to this too, don't focus on your calories initially. And I say initially because the more fat adapted you become, the less food that your body requires. So you're going to naturally restrict calories. Now, when I very first started keto, my first week, I probably ate upwards of 2,000 calories every day because I was just hungry and I needed that food. And I still lost weight in that first week because I was giving my body what it needed to make the transition into the metabolic state of ketosis. And then once that phase was kind of over, then I focused more on my calories and my macros to fine-tune things a little bit more. This next one is something I have learned the hard way and I am still working on, and that is embracing your screw-ups. They are going to happen. It is inevitable in life that we are going to mess up on something, and it's not the end of the world. We should not beat ourselves up if we had too many carbs that day, if we went over on our fat that day, if you had a cheat meal, if you had a cheat day. We move on, we can learn from it. That is absolutely something I am working on, is learning why I am the way that I am half the time. But I am trying to see them more as learning opportunities and really trying to be kind to myself. I need to practice more of what I preach there, but it's so true. Don't beat yourself up about it. Learn from it, move on, and keep going. Speaking of keeping going, that brings me to the last point. This is the one thing that has to be there in order for you to find any success, honestly, in any journey that you're on, but especially keto. Consistency. You have got to show up every single day for yourself. You have to show up every day. You can't do keto for a week or 2 weeks, lose 10 pounds, then hit a plateau and quit. That is not how this is going to work for you. It took forever for us to put this weight on, and there's so much more happening physiologically in the body when we are in ketosis. Our body is healing the hormone imbalances, the insulin resistance, the pre-diabetes, the type 2 diabetes. Whatever is going on in your body is going to take time to repair. So you cannot give up after even 30 days or 60 days on keto. You have got to keep pushing because your body is doing so much work and you are feeding it the food that is going to help you thrive. So you have to show up for yourself consistently. I would say if keto is something you are really wanting to try to see, the weight loss benefits, the health benefits, or just overall brain fog and things like that, 6 months minimum. Give it 6 months. And if you're not completely satisfied doing it properly for 6 months, then you can come back here and comment on this video. But I promise you that if you do it right for 6 months, you will see a change in yourself. You really, really, really will. The 6-month mark of my journey was when a pivot really happened. I kind of stopped focusing on the vanity metrics so much and just how in the heck I was feeling. I also have a free resource linked for you guys down below. It is my beginner's guide to keto. It explains what keto is, and it really just helps you get a better understanding of keto. And I will also link those food lists down below so you guys have those as resources as you are starting your journey in this new year. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you found this video helpful. I just really wanted to share with you guys the things that have worked for me, and I hope that will work for you as well. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.